Okay, these are your drills. The first one, if you get a ball or something big, feet together, keep your eyes on the letter, and three reps in each direction. Then you do it on your left side here. And you also could do it this way. And you could do it on both sides to see if both sides work really well for you. Now, you're going to do your left hip, contracting the rectus femoris. Well, before we do that, we're going to start from the foot, the anterior tibialis on your left. All of these are on your left side. So, the anterior tibialis, it looks like this. You're going to stretch it, point down, turn the foot in, right? And then to contract, dorsiflex and evert, or turn the ankle out. And you want to make sure no soft spots. That's number one. Number two, you're contracting your left hip. You're contracting your rectus femoris, and you'll start up and rock out. And your goal is pulling your knee towards your hip and your hip towards your knee, making sure nothing is soft in the middle throughout the muscle. That's for the rectus femoris. Now, this glide is for your groin muscles. So you're on a chair, using the chair, you're like this. The right foot is slightly in front. You tuck your tail under so you feel a stretch in the left side. You side bend, rotate away, and from that position, you just flex a little more, like that, 5 times. Okay? So after you've done that, now you're going to go to do your sartorius, which looks like this. You put your foot across, and then you do an anterior tilt. And each one of these, you want to do a contraction 3 times, holding for count of 3. With each one, try to make sure all is hard. Then you're going to do your gracilis. The gracilis is this, hip is up, a slight internal rotation, bring it to the midline, and again, anterior tilt. Anterior tilt. And anterior tilt. 3 reps, holding for count of 3. And then the last one is for your abductor longus. You're up like this. Bring the hip to the midline, no rotation, and just anterior tilt. Anterior tilt. Anterior tilt. Good. Those are for your left hip. Now, on the right side, you will do, if you just have to touch the toe down and just lean forward on the right leg and hold that contraction. So you can just have your foot straight any way you can. Hold it there, and you want to hold that position for 15 to 30 seconds, and then you relax. Everything you're doing on the right side. These contractions, right side and back, right side and back. Or just simply bend your knee and do a one-legged squat. You can just simply touch down with the toe on the left side. Same thing 3 times. And the last one is where you would, with your right hand, with your right hand, sorry, yes. I'm showing this demonstrating my left hand. You have your elbows bent, pushing into the wall as hard as you can, 5 to 10 seconds, 3 reps. Last but not least, you will inhale, focusing on the left side of your rib cage that you want to. What I would recommend you do to make sure you're doing a good inhalation on the left side is to get a band, put it around as a feedback. That band should be expanding forward, side, and back. It's deep, deep, deep inhalation, filling up that whole left side of the rib cage. 3 times. Deep, 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 deep inhalation. And one more time. Making sure this band expands. Those are your exercises for you to continue doing. Progressing.